Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Dusty Dude, and I help you make efficient and easy Minecraft farms. In this one, we're going to be going over how to make the zero tick farm, and you can use the zero tick farm to do a lot of different things. The ones that most people use them for is bamboo, sugarcane, and then cactus. But this is what it looks like. It's pretty inexpensive. The most expensive parts are probably the slime-covered pistons and the observer right there. Everything else is fairly cheap. You can make pretty much early game. And I do have to say that coming up, there is going to be an update where they get rid of these. So you might as well make it right now and enjoy it. And I know that there will be data packs to where you can still use them in future updates. But they are going to be getting rid of it. So let's go ahead and make it right now before they do patch this thing up. Let's get into the build. So you may want to build this thing pretty far away from where you're typically going to be because it is very, very noisy. A lot of people do build them up in the sky, and you just have to build them about maybe 15, 20 blocks in the air, and you won't be able to hear them. It's going to be really easy to get up there if you have a elytra. But if you don't, then you may have to build it on the floor somewhere. So let's go ahead and put down a building block. Everything in my inventory is everything that you need to make this thing, just various amounts. I think you need like 5 building blocks, a couple chests, like 2 or 3 hoppers, only 1 observer, maybe like 5 pistons just to be safe, and then some other building blocks. I'm going to use glass just so that we can see into this thing. But go ahead and put this building block on. That's going to be the on and off switch. I'm going to go ahead and turn this thing off right now. When you turn that lever to be on, it actually turns off. Put 2 redstone torches on either side of this thing like that. Put 2 grass blocks because we're going to be growing bamboo. Make sure that bamboo can actually grow on there. We're going to put 2 sticky pistons. One's going to be right there. The other one is going to be right there. Just got to get that angle right. Cool. We're going to have 2 more building blocks right here, right there. We're going to make a little horn-shaped thing going on there. We can go ahead and put redstone right there. And now this thing works. But you see how it kind of gets weird and it doesn't quite work correctly. That's where these other pistons come into play. So you have to put them on either side. Maybe put on all 4 at first. See which ones are not triggering. So it looks like this one's not triggering. I don't really think we need that one. So now we can go ahead and test this. Let's just pull this off switch right here. Sorry, it gets really noisy. Test that out. See if this will grow. Let's just break that top one. So yeah, you can see how fast this grows now. Cool. So now that it's growing properly, we need to build the thing that is actually going to break the top of the bamboo. So let's go ahead and put an observer facing down into one of these redstone little dots right there. Go ahead and put a building block right there, and then we can just put a piston facing outwards like that. If I can get that on there correctly. So now this thing is done. All we got to do is set up a little collection for it down below here. I'm going to make this really simple and just put a chest down and put a hopper up here. And if you do get a hopper on this one right here, it will collect a lot of these drops. And if you don't put that there, then sometimes the drops get stuck on this thing. So if you put that there, you're going to have a lot better output. Go ahead and build in some walls around this thing here just so that none of the drops will escape. Let's go ahead and break that. All we have to do is put a front on this thing, and now it is good to go. So now when we pull this switch, it's going to knock all those off, and they're all going to end up in here. Now that we made the bamboo one and we have infinite fuel source right here, let's go ahead and make one for cactus because you can make these for cactus as well. The only thing is that you have to break out those blocks right there so that there's no solid block surrounding this thing. And you also have to swap these out for sand. And that's because cactus will only grow on sand. So if we go ahead and put that there, turn this thing on. Boom. Now we have a zero tick farm for cactus. Now if we hook the cactus into the top of this furnace and we hook the bamboo into the back of this furnace, we're going to be smelting stuff 24/7, right? Because when you smelt cactus, it turns into cactus green right here. So now with all that smelting, we're building up experience, and we essentially have an XP farm. If we put a switch, let's say right here, and we switch that, then we'll be able to pull the cactus green out of here when it has smelted up, and then we're going to be able to pull all of the XP out of the furnace. So I just got some XP from that, but you can imagine that once this builds up a ton of cactus green and we have cooked a bunch of cactus, that there's going to be a lot of experience stored in here. And that's really crazy. That's what a lot of end game players do. They'll go ahead and make experience banks like this, where they just have a ton of fuel just pumping in here from the bamboo, and they'll just burn the cactus green over and over again. You can even trade the cactus green with villagers and turn those cactus green dye into some emeralds. So now that we've made one for both bamboo and cactus, let's go ahead and make one for sugarcane. And we want to make one for sugarcane because we want a ton of sugarcane early game. Sugarcane early game because it's going to be good, because then we're going to be able to make paper for books so that we can get enchantments, and we're going to be able to trade the paper to villagers and make a ton of emeralds, and we could also get sugar from the sugarcane. And we have to modify this a little bit. We can't have this hopper right here. We got to take that chest out. We could just make it one lower, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's just make this one lower. Let's go ahead and put the hopper right there. We can just build up the glass around this like that. Go ahead and put the grass back in here. Looks kind of weird with that chest like that. Let's put two sideways. Okay, not levers, chest. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now all we got to do is get some water, and we can put the water right in here. Right, and then sugarcane can grow on grass. Put the sugarcane in there. Put this glass back. We can turn this thing on, and we are zero ticking sugarcane now. Great, look at that, look at that. Cool, so that is all I have for you. Make this farm while you can, because they're going to get rid of it. It is no longer going to be in the game as of 1.16. They're going to get rid of this thing, and it's going to be really sad. But that's fine. I mean, there's better ways. There's other ways, I guess, to farm this stuff. I don't know if it's really better. But, yeah, looking forward to what kind of stuff comes out, what kind of industrial farms come out for each of these different materials that you're going to need in the game. If this video helped you out, definitely leave a like. That helps me out a lot. And if you like easy and efficient farms in Minecraft, definitely subscribe, because that's what I like making for you guys. And I'm going to do a new thing where I start shouting out some of you. And all you got to do is subscribe and leave a comment on this video, and you're going to enter in to win a chance to get shout out in my next video. So subscribe, comment down below, and maybe I'll shout you out next video. Cool. So I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye for now.